What do you mean it's about time, Miss Jenny? My clock still says it's 7:10. Right on time. How are you today, Miss Jenny Trailer? I seen your message pop up as it was going live. We're just going to get it shared over to the group. If I can learn to spell. Well, yeah, I guess technically I am an hour late if you want to think about it. But I did remember to change the post where it says 8:10 Central. I got you, Miss Jenny. You're the first one on our list today. It's Jenny Trailer, Red Eye 69. Goodness, y'all. Yeah, it is Tuesday. I had to stop and think about that and make sure I didn't screw it up. But no, it is Tuesday. What's everybody doing? Well, hi, Red Eye 323. How are you, Mr. Chris? Nice to see you, sir. I'm just trying to tag a couple people that are always here. Oh boy, I can't spell, y'all. Either I can't spell or Facebook is retarded. Which is it? Maybe a little bit of both. I got you, Red Eye 323. How are you, Mr. Chris? You got Miss Jenny, Mr. Chris. Hi, Shane. Chris is 323. Shane's 13. Well, what's up, Jeremy? I'm not too bad, Mr. Chris. I hope you're having a good day. How are you, Mr. Jeremy? Jeremy's Red Eye 316. Got you, Mr. Jeremy. Oh, thank you, Shane, for tagging people. Y'all, feel free to tag anybody you want. I'm opening and popping, then we'll get to tagging things. What's everybody smoking on tonight? Because I can ask, because I ain't started the game yet. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's yummy. I appreciate you, Shane. Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy. Boy, I can't spell to save my life, y'all. Ooh, black runts. That sounds yummy, Miss Jenny. Never had it, but I do like the few runt strains I've had. We've got some OMG and some Mac 1 and that. What's up, Mr. Jamie? How are you today, Red Eye 302? What's up, Dave? Well, Jeremy, then you will feel great. You should. Did you quit smoking pot? You don't smoke cigarettes, though. No, you don't. You're not one of them that smoke. At least I don't think so. Well, Dave, they say it's supposed to. We got a winter storm coming. Let her come. I keep telling everybody we're going to get some more snow because we ain't had enough to cover the grass yet. Either that or you're going to have a hell of a tolerance break, Jeremy, and when you go back to smoking, you'll be so happy. Speaking of Mr. Shane, did you ever get yourself some cigarettes, sir? I'm not doing too bad, Mr. Jamie. I'm hanging out, getting ready to play the strain game. Oh, my hands, y'all. Oh, no. That's never good, Jeremy. My hand's throbbing, y'all. That can't be a good sign. I know how that goes, Mr. Jeremy. But eventually things will get better. And you will. What's up, Mr. James Pocock? How are you? Red Eye number 429, I think. I gotta go double check because you're our newest one. Yes, you are 429. It's nice to see you, sir. Red Eye 429. You'll have to tell your beautiful wife we said hi, Grace, Jamie, because I'm pretty sure she's at work. She usually is. But we'll be doing a late night show. Let's see, it's the 11th. I'll put up a post sometime this week about what day the late night show is going to be. Well, hi, Miss Charlene. How are you, Red Eye 254? Mr. James, we're going to be playing the strain game again tonight. If you would like to stick around and play, you can hashtag strain game. If y'all can't see that on the screen, let me know and I can put up a better banner, but it is written on the screen right there. On another one of the amazing backgrounds designed by Red Eye 342. It is strain game, Miss Charlene, as usual on Tuesday nights. That means Miss Charlene can't see it, so we'll have to put it back up there where everybody can see it. Which ain't that hard to do. We'll just put her right there. You just can't see my eyeball, but that's all right. Goodness, y'all. James, where are you at? We're in Central Illinois, and we don't have much. We haven't had much snow all winter long. Don't get me wrong, we've had a little bit. I got you, Shane. There we go. Boy, there's a bad lag today, y'all. It's terrible. Let's see how bad it is. Top of Vermont. Yeah, it's cold up there. Let's see here. Yeah, about a 20-second lag, y'all. 30-second almost. Sorry about that. 30 miles from Canada. Yeah, you're way up there. That's all right, Miss Charlene. It happens. You spent the day dealing with your sister stuff. Well, hopefully you're done for the day, and now it's time to sit back, relax, play the strain game, and smoke a little THC. Or eat a little bit, whichever is your preferred method. What's up, Mr. Matthew? How are you? Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp in y'all's ears. I'm sorry. Mr. Matthew Beers, Red Eye 214. What is up, Professor Lee, Red Eye 422? It is nice to see you, sir. Well, Miss Charlene, that's a step in the right direction. I got you, Mr. James. And Professor, you are new around here, so I will say, if you would like to join our game, sir, it is a very simple thing. You just have to hashtag the strain game, and we will put you on our list to play. Mr. James threw me for a loop. I was writing his name and couldn't think of his number there for a minute. The only catch is around here, when we spin the wheel of winners, you got to know your red eye number if you want to win, because I will call you by your red eye number, not your name, unless you don't have a red eye number. We got a few of them members in the Canon community that come hang out with us that are waiting for certain numbers or just doing it to be silly. We love all our Canon friends, whether they're red eyes or not. What's everybody doing? We've been here about 12 minutes. Yeah, my eyes ain't very red yet, Professor, but they will be. Because, as I said, we've been here about 12 minutes. You are number 429, sir. You are red eye 429. Because you are the 429th person to put a pot on your head. Oh, well, there's a couple 0.5s in there, but you're number 425. Or 29, excuse me. Yes, Mr. James Moon is our unnumbered red eye. All right, y'all. I think it is dab time. You're welcome, sir. I got some White Widow and some Mac 1, both in the same container. Hey, that reminds me, I need to tag Ted. He's probably busy, though. Because it happens. And then I'll get McChilly's phone turned on and we'll get going here. And for those of y'all that aren't feeling good, I hope y'all feel better. It's been a rough couple of days. McChilly's nose is running nonstop. I've been sneezing a lot. Eat up the seahorse here. I can get Chili's phone loaded to one of the dispensaries here. Let's see. There we go. Thank you, Miss Charlene. Ooh, white apple fritter. That sounds yummy. Tripping hard, Professor. That's all right. It's always a good day. I have never tried mushrooms. I've got some in the other room, but I've never. Thank you, Shane. The missus was supposed to be here, but she said she wasn't feeling good, so. But we all know how that goes on occasion. Goodness gracious, y'all. That tastes yummy, but it's going to come back to bite me. Miss Jenny Trailer, are you still here, my dear? We're going to get ready to start playing our game. Oh, goodness gracious. We're just hanging out. If anybody would like to pop up and say hello, as long as you're respectful of the game, we can have some company and some people pop up and say hello. I like having visitors. All right, Miss Jenny. We're going to give you baklava. What do you think? Is it just a good dessert or is it a strain too? Baklava. Goodness. Well, howdy, Pops. How are you, Red Eye number 1? All right, I put you and Mama both on the list. Hope you had a good day, Mama. Absolutely, it is a strain, Miss Jenny Trailer. You are number one on the Wheel of Winners today. A super batch of caramel. Well, Don, I can only imagine what that would do to me, considering your regular batch of caramels were good enough for me. They're yummy. Grind them up, put them in something, and eat them all. Well, there's like 7 grams, I think, Shane, or maybe 14. Well, hi, Miss Shauna Parker. How are you, Red Eye 227, I think. What's up, Ted? How are you, Red Eye 220? All right, next up is Mr. Chris, Red Eye 323. I'll tag him if he don't show up here in a couple minutes. And as I said, we're more than welcome to having guests up, but y'all just got to be respectful of the game. We got to finish. We still got to play the game. I wonder where Ollie went to. She was out here next to me, and I looked down, and she's gone. Oh, let's see if we can get him tagged here. Oh, there he is. All right, sir, you get purple gushers. It's your turn, sir. I'm glad you're still here. I appreciate everybody that comes and hangs out with me and plays the games. Silly games with silly stoners. I appreciate each and every one of you. I keep forgetting there's like a 30-second lag, y'all. Seven grams in a chocolate? Yeah. See? That sounds yummy. Where'd my lighter go, y'all? Oh, there it is. Oh, speaking of lighters, y'all, Red Eye lighters coming soon. It is real, sir. Congratulations. You are number 2 on the Wheel of Winners. But you will have Red Eye lighters. It's got the stickers on them coming soon. I appreciate you, Mr. James, because you guys just don't understand without you guys. All right, Ted, you have a wonderful evening, but you tell everybody I said hello. Yeah, Token Tunes is it slides every week, but it'll be all right. I keep telling Sir Cops a lot we need to get together for like a month or so and do a joint thing, but it just ain't panned out that way yet. All right, Shane, Red Eye number 13. I know your eyes might be brown today, but you're still a red eye. And y'all got to forgive me and my bad choices. I'm sorry. Hi, Miss Christie. We got you, Red Eye 212. Well, I appreciate it, Professor. We just sit around and play some silly games. We like our silly games, though. We got to love our red eyes, because without the red eyes, there wouldn't be no reason for me to be here every week. What's up, Miss Nobody? How are you? And Miss Christie's Red Eye 212, and Miss Nobody, as I write her name down, is Red Eye 333. All right, Shane, we're going to give you creme brulee. Creme brulee. I've never had it, but they say it's an awesome dessert. Oh, Miss Jenny Trailer switched profiles on us, but that's okay. Oh, this is one of my favorite Jelly Roll songs, y'all. Creme brulee, Shane. Taking you into the multiverse? Well, there you go. Polly must have gone back and decided to join Dad. I heard the door open. It is real, Mr. Shane. Congratulations, sir. I've never had the actual dessert. I know it looks delicious, and I'm real fond of custard, so. All right, Mr. Jeremy. Jeremy B, Red Eye 316. It be your turn. It sounds like an interesting trip, doesn't it, Mr. Jamie? Sometimes. And you're up next, sir. If I mix them up, dry, blend them and mix them up into anything, it'd probably be some peanut butter. All right, Mr. Jeremy, we're going to give you Point Break. What do you think? The flour isn't too bad. I've never had the flour. I'll be right. I'm not going anywhere, y'all. I just have to stretch my legs. My knees cramping up. I promise I'm not going too far. My knee's been locking up the last couple of days, and it wants me. It spasm. Yeah, it hurts. What do you think, Mr. Jeremy? Point Break. My knee is killing me, y'all. Just the one, though. It is real, sir. Congratulations. You are number 4 on the Wheel of Winners. And next is Mr. Jamie. I've never had the Point Break either, but see, there's a lot of these strains that I've never tried. And don't forget, y'all, there's the waffle. It's on the wall. There, you can see a red eye that way. Beautiful pendants made by Brian Williams. We've got a couple out that he's making for us currently for a couple of our red eyes. They're beautiful. Miss Charlene's got one. Mr. Jamie, we are going to give you ice cream cookies. The lag's killing me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm reacting to the comments as soon as I see them, but you guys don't hear me for a good 25, 30 seconds. Well, there you go, Shane. It is a strain, Mr. Jamie. Congratulations, sir. You are number 5 on our Wheel of Winners. Miss Charlene. Red Eye 254. Somebody tag Brian Williams Glass Blowings. We'll see what Brian's up to tonight. And I hope everybody's having a good week so far, anywho. It is only Tuesday. It's just starting. And I'll be back Friday morning, play Red Eye, Blue Eye, y'all. For those of you that don't know. All right, Miss Charlene, we're going to give you Now and Later. Now and Later. Now, Shane, my next question for you is that because you haven't had it in so long, or because the terp profile was actually right on point? Because I've learned a lot about terpene profiles recently. Well, in the last 6 months. So much that when I think about it too much, I confuse myself. And I can't say any of them names, but I know the terpenes I like. Thank you, Mr. Jeremy. I appreciate you. And Mr. Beer, you are up next. It is a strain, Miss Charlene. Congratulations. That makes you number 6 on our Wheel of Winners. Boy, I'm losing everything today, y'all. See, and I'm learning to program myself to look for that instead of just if it's skunky or not. But it's hard to retrain your brain after years of doing it one way. Goodness. Sorry, I didn't want to do that one in y'all's ears because that one was loud. See, those are the ones I like. It's got the good flavor. Mr. Beer, Red Eye 214. He might be busy, but he'll be here when he gets a minute. And Mr. James Pocock, Red Eye 429 is up next. Our list is dwindling fast, y'all. What's up, Mr. Wood? How are you? Red Eye 325. I hope you had a good weekend, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. James, I don't know where Matthew's at, so I'm going to tag Matthew and then I'll get you your strain, sir. But Matthew might be busy. He got a little one running around at home. Well, he ain't running around yet, but he will be. He's got that bear crawl down with his feet up and his arms down, and he just goes. All right, Mr. James, we're going to give you Secret Weapon. What do you think, Mr. James Pocock? And, sir, you're relatively new, so are you a grower yourself? Are you one of them that I might be able to trick with some of the harder ones? Or are you going to be one of them that's easy to... We love the strain game around here. What's up, Miss Sky Blue? How are you? It's nice to see you. Okay, well, all right, Mr. Matthew, don't go anywhere because you're up next. So you're a grower, Mr. James. I'll have to remember that. She was just here, Shane. It said she was watching, but she didn't say anything. I got you, Miss Sky. I'm still waiting on your picture, my dear. Just so you know, we are currently up to Red Eye 429. And Mr. James, Secret Weapon. Is it a strain or is it fake? And Mr. Matthew, we will give you Illuminati OG. I'm not doing too bad, right? Just another shitty day in paradise. Amen to that, Mr. James. Then this one should be easy for you. The picture of you with a pot on your head, my dear. Congratulations, Mr. James. You are number 7. So you can get a red eye number, my dear. Because you're not on my list, therefore you don't have a red eye number. And Mr. Matthew Beer, your strain is Illuminati. I know that's a piece of glass. That's a kind of glass. A color of glass that you can blow. That glass magicians use when they blow glass. Because once we get to 500, we're going to attempt to file for the world record of the largest gathering of potheads on social media and see how well that works. Yes, it is real, Mr. Matthew. That makes you number 8. Yes, ma'am, you got to put a pot on your head. A cooking pot, a flower pot, smoking pot, pot plant, pot pipe. and you send it to me. And if you're one of them shy ones that don't like to show your face, as long as I see your chin and your shoulders, you're good. And if you don't want your picture shared, just tell me that and I won't share it. Because I do tend to put things together sometimes that share pictures. Yes, ma'am, that's how you get your red eye number. All right, Pops. You and Mama are up next. That's right. Jeremy's 316. I'm number 18. China cap. Sorry, y'all. StreamYard straight up booted me out. That's right. Put something on your melon and take a picture. Pops will be here in a minute. I disappeared on y'all again. Sorry. All right, Pops. We're going to give you Blueberry Yum Yum. What do you think? Blueberry Yum Yum. Well, you're all right, Miss Sky. We ain't going nowhere. And y'all that missed it earlier, there are red highlighters coming soon with this. They'll look just like this. Jerry says, oh, yeah, and hello, by the way, too. Yeah, music windows without the music again. Well, see, I can honestly say Friday was my fault because I kept pushing the wrong button. It is a strain, Pops. Congratulations. You are number 9. All right, Mama Beth. This one makes me giggle reading it, so I can just imagine. We're going to give you coochie runts. What do you think, Mama Beth? Coochie runts. Is it a real strain or is it fake? And I don't know, you guys might not have the music, but I got music. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I try to turn it down where StreamYard doesn't catch it so I don't get in trouble. What's Mama Beth say? Coochie runts. Strain. It is a strain, Mama Beth. Congratulations, you're number 10. It made me giggle when I seen it. Some of the names these people give this stuff. Right, Shane? But see, I used to think that, but then I found gas station sushi, and I tell you what, I was really impressed with that gas station sushi. Professor, are you still here? Because you didn't put your tag in, but if you're still listening, you can play. If you're not, I'm not going to hold you against it, Red Eye 422. He's watching the colors pulse on the walls and forgot to pay attention. And if he's not here, it's Miss Christy Gatto's turn. In all honesty, Shane, I think if I seen the turn, I don't think it. People that name them silly things like that just make me wonder. But after the gas station sushi, I never discredit anything based on the name. Mr. James Pocock, number 420 belongs to a young man that is too young to claim his number for the next 20 years. His mama put a pot on her head before he was even took his first breath. So he's been a pothead for, well, since this time last year, since before this time last year. But until then, it is just an empty number because there were so many people that wanted it that I just couldn't pick between the All right, Miss Christy Gatto, we're going to give you purple tie. Yes, he's adorable. He's had a couple onesies, and he's our youngest member, but he cannot be official until he's legal age. So, and the cutest part about it, Mr. James, is he was supposed to have been born on 420, and he decided he was going to be a little bit late, which worked out for the best in the end for Mom anyway. But that's our 420 baby. Her due date was actually 420. So it currently belongs to the Red Eye Club for the foreseeable future. All right, Miss Christie, I gave you purple tie. I was making sure because I had to look, make sure I was on the right. And y'all all have to thank McChilly next time you see him or hear him for the amazing lighters that are on the way. It is. It's an adorable story. I love him. He's a sweetheart. And the best part about it, oh, I froze. I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but the picture froze. There it goes. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what Facebook's doing. Or StreamYard for that matter. Am I still here? Miss Christy Gatto, we gave you purple tie. I'm hoping we can get the Guinness Book of World Records when we hit 500. But we'll have to see what they say. It is a strain, Miss Christie. That makes you number 11. I've only got 3 other people on my list. More snow on almost 3.5 feet by morning. Oh, you can keep that right up there where you're at, sir. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's wintertime and snow's a part of winter, but I'd rather just deal with the bluster and cold and not the snow and the ice. Unless it's been like this year where we get a little bit, but it's usually gone by the next day. But we've had some of them winters where it gets bad. Just think of how green your grass is going to be in the springtime, though, Mr. James. Lots of moisture in that beautiful soil outside. Now, do you grow indoors or do you grow outdoors? I know some people that do both, and I know people that have the preference to grow indoors or outdoors. And Pops, did you get your greenhouse put up? You said you were going to put it up this weekend. Sorry, random thought. Indoor. Hey, Professor, it is your turn, sir. While we're waiting on Miss Nobody, we are going to give you guava cake, Professor. Is guava cake a real strain? Shane, the cold, it wreaks havoc on my bones, especially my knee. I think that's what's got my knee acting up the last little bit. But brain fart. I got that. You waited till the end of April. Well, that's good, Pops. It is a real strain, Professor. That makes you number 12 on today's list. Wheel of winners, sir. What's up, Chris Trailer, you fucking pawhead? How are you, Red Eye 79? I'm looking for Nobody and Mr. Perry Wood. And here at the end of the show, Professor, I'll spin the wheel and you could win a red eye sticker pack, which means you get a sticker that's got this awesome logo on it. And if you get a blue one, hang on to it, because you collect 8 of the little blue ones that comes in the sticker packs, and you can trade them in for a piece of glass. Oh, Mr. James, if you do, I hope you put a video up of that and share it with the group, because that'll be cool. I've never actually done that myself, but I've thought about it. I've never even put snow in my bong, but I've thought about it. Hi, Miss Cindy. How are you, Red Eye 338? All right, Miss Nobody. We're going to give you Sweet Tooth. What do you think? Sweet Tooth, Miss Nobody. I haven't figured that out yet, Mr. Matthew, but hang on to them. There's just more of the little ones than there is the big ones. And each sheet's got so many of each one, so it is real, Miss Nobody. You are number 13, my dear. Meow, meow, and woof, woof. I'd say Holly probably answer you, but she's back there with her dad. It got too chilly out here for Holly. The neighbors were running in and out, and their gust of wind come through the doorway right here, and she took off. Well, hi, Miss Jess. How are you, Red Eye 189? All right, Mr. Wood. What about Diamond Runts? Thank you, Miss Jess, for tagging your friends. I appreciate it. Well, then I'm glad you made it today if you're not going to be able to go for a couple days because of the snow. See, Jeremy, I've always been told that I should put ice or snow in my water bongs, but most of mine are pretty pieces, and I'd have no way to get it in there because it's not like a straight drop. Oh, I guess I could always use one of the tumblers that way, I suppose. I never thought about that. Putting some snow in a tumbler. It is real, Mr. Wood. You are number 14. Miss Sky Blue. She might not be listening anymore. She might have gone over to say hi to everybody at Token Tunes. But Miss Sky Blue, it is your turn, my dear. Well, there you go. I had one that was supposed to be here today, but it's still in St. Louis. My packages tend to come and then go sightseeing around St. Louis for a couple days. Every package, every one I get. Goodness. You should, Miss Jess, go outside and grab a couple handfuls. They say it's almost as good as a smoke freezer. By the way, did you ever figure out somebody to help you with that? I wish I knew how to do it, but I don't have one. So, and I'm wondering if I really want one. I love the idea and the purpose behind them, but it just sounds like another expensive dust collector to me, because I probably wouldn't use it very often because I'm clumsy and I trip over shit, y'all. That's why I didn't like my e-nail. Yeah, they use that DHL stuff from Temu when you order from over there. Jeremy, you'll have to let me know how it is. I'm jealous because I was hoping I'd win it, but and those of you that are in the St. Louis, that are in the Missouri area, Farmington, Missouri to be exact. There is an event going on Saturday. The Lytton Lost 3rd Annual Cupid's Canifest or something like that. I do not know the exact name of it. I know it's in Farmington, Missouri. And it's sponsored by Three Buds Productions, Mythic Genetics, Misfit Island, and there's going to be a bunch of people off Facebook that we know there. Brooklyn Boys Cannabis Company will have a representative there. Mike Hood will be there for Misfit Island. Shannon Hood will be there with Island Girl candles and all her candles. Ted will be there with his Tedibles. Rasta will be there with them tower garden things and whatnot that he does. It's supposed to be amazing. There's going to be amazing food. There you go. When you go out for a bad choice. I unfortunately cannot make it to the event that's coming up on Saturday, but there plans to be one where I can show up. So we're working on it, y'all. What you eating, Miss Jess? I had a gyro from Arby's today. It was really good. And we're waiting for Miss Sky. Let's see if we can tag her. Jeremy, can you tag Sky for me? Because I don't believe she's my friend and it won't let me tag her. At least it's not pulling her up for me. And then it's the fucking pawhead's turn. Oh, smoking my eyeball. Weed smoke at that, y'all. What kind of cart you been puffing on today, Miss Jess? Ooh, see, that sounds halfway good. I'm not a fan of peas. All right, Mr. Trailer. What about pina colada? I know it's a wonderful mixed drink that tastes like a milkshake if made right. It's supposed to be done. They're actually allowing indoor smoking as long as it's cannabis or vapes. The only thing you have to go outside for is nasty cigarettes. And they'll have mocktails, nothing with alcohol, but you can have them THC infused if you wish. It is. Miss Sky, it will be your turn in 1 second. Well, Shane, you want to know what? That's almost 2 weeks. I expect when you go to the store, you better not buy any. 2 weeks without nicotine, you kick the worst of the detox. Real, but see, I didn't know that, Chris Trailer. But congratulations, sir. You're number 15. All right, Miss Sky. We're going to give you sour runts. Sour runts. And Shane, I know it was an involuntary quit, but hey. But you're past the worst of well, I want to call it detox, but it's not really detox. Oh, it is a strain, my dear. But if you will hashtag second hit, we'll give you another try. And for those of y'all that are new to hanging out, no, it doesn't sound like I use very many fake ones. I usually don't. 1 or 2, depending on who shows up. Because there's some people I always give fake ones to because they don't always catch it, and I think it's funny. Exactly, Shane. So that means when you go to the grocery store or the gas station, you don't need to buy any. You've gone 12 days without it when it's right there across the room. Thinking about how much money you'll save, how much more weed you can buy. All right, Miss Sky, what about duct tape? You can't duck it. Fuck it. Sorry, y'all. Duct tape, Miss Guy. If your willpower's still that strong, you'll have to let me know when food starts tasting different again. Yes, ma'am, that one is a strain. Congratulations, my dear. You're number 16 on the Wheel of Winners today. And once again, if anybody would like to pop up and say hello, I'm more than welcome to having guests. Just got to be respectful of the game. You know how it goes. And Miss Cindy, Red Eye 338. How are you? Are you still here, my dear? Hey, I like this. Everybody that's been here and hashtag came back and didn't even have to. Well, everybody's played. Thank y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all coming to hang out. Oh. All right, Miss Cindy, we're going to give you Dark Rainbow. Dark Rainbow. That's kind of an oxymoron. Ain't that the right word for it? In all honesty, Shane, I'm wondering how much of it's mind over matter, and that's because the other times you knew you were doing it, so your brain resisted a lot different than it did this time because you weren't doing it by choice. I could never make it. Oh, congratulations, Miss Cindy. You are number 17 on the Wheel of Winners. All right, Miss Jess. Did you finish your steak? I didn't see you tell us you were going out to have a bad choice yet, so. Looks like my camera froze again. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. There it goes. At least on Facebook. Maybe. Y'all. Facebook don't like me. All right, Miss Jess. We're going to give you peanut butter pecan. Purple pecan, Miss Jess. Okay, Mr. Jamie, I don't know what it is. It's just being weird. Well, hey, Miss Trash Panda, how are you? And I hope you're having a good day, beautiful. Unfortunately, Miss Jess roast, but Miss Jess, to the best of my knowledge, that is not real. So hashtag second hit. Now, I'm not saying it's not, but to the best of my knowledge, it's not. I was just sitting here looking around and seeing what I could come up with that sounded real. So hashtag second hit for me, my dear, and we'll get you another try. And Miss Annie, if you would like to play, you can hashtag strain game, and we'll put you there. There she goes. Gotcha, Miss Annie. She's red eye 378, I think. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing, Jeremy. It's only the camera that freezes. The whole thing doesn't freeze. And it's really weird. I don't understand it, but I don't understand most technology. All right, Miss Jess, what about Alien Dog? Maybe I blew too much smoke at the camera and it forgot what it was doing. That's a good possibility. I need a smaller roach clip that doesn't have as much. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I love the beaded roach clips, but the beads move and it's hard to hold on to your joint. Oh, I remembered. Woohoo! Yours, I always second guess myself. She says, I know that one's real. I smoked that one. Yes, ma'am. That makes you the best number there is, in my opinion, on the Wheel of Winners. Maybe. Mr. James, sometimes you can hear my music in the background, and I think I get Pandora high because her choices just really confuse me sometimes. Don't get me wrong, it's all good music, but it confuses me. Because you guys said you could hear me. The only thing that froze was the picture, so. All right, Miss Annie. Yes, ma'am, number 18. My opinion, it's the best number. Right? Makes sense to me. We're going to give you purple cookies, my dear. Miss Annie. Purple cookies. Ooh, okay, that's enough of that. See, and I just got to do it because after you smoke a joint, you just got to smoke a cigarette. Well, it wasn't a whole joint. It was just a really big roach. One I started a couple days. Well, as a matter of fact, I think it was last Tuesday night because it was still in the ashtray. It's all right. But you want to know what? We'll do this first. That is real, my dear. You are number 19 on our wheel. And that means it's dab time, y'all. Because we've only done one all show. And once again, if anybody would like to come up and chit chat for a few before we call it an evening, I'll get the wheel loaded shortly. And Miss Annie, if you pop over, please tell them all I said hello. I need to start making time to go back over there. Flower power. You see, Mr. James, you sound like McChilly. McChilly is a straight up flower. He doesn't dab very often. There you go, Miss Jess. That's the best way to. I did notice the last time it snowed out here that there's still a couple feral cats in the neighborhood. Not many, but maybe that means the coon's gone. I didn't see any prints from him the last time, and I ain't seen him in about a month. But I figured he was curled up in a tree somewhere sleeping because it's been so cold. Next time it snows, I'm gonna have to break out one of the tumbler bongs and try that. Which tumbler bong? I don't know. Probably one of the red eye ones. Yeah, I know, Miss. That's all right. I'll make the offer at the end of the show. I've been trying to. Yeah, they do. He always starts at 8:00. But that's what works for the strain game, so that's where we leave it. Mr. James, have you ever heard of a smoke freezer? You hang out with Ted, so I'm sure you have. I've seen you other places too, so. Ugh. See, Jess, those are the ones I feel so bad for. But I keep forgetting you live in the middle of a city. I live in a tiny town compared to what you live in. Well, see, Miss Jess, I've got a whole shelf in one of my cabinets designated to polar bongs. They're tumbler bongs, and I'll give you one guess where most of them came from. The red eye ones and the pothead ones didn't come from there, but I'll give you a guess where most of them come from. Most of them come from Ozark Mountain High Creations, Ozark Mountain High Creations, I think. The Ozark Mountain Creations. I'm just not sure if the high's in there or not. But I'm high, so it's okay. You can always just contact Chad or Chad Pashaw. Exactly. Thank you, Jess. Well, Shane, in all honesty, you should talk to the guy that makes them. His name's Anthony something. Thank you, Jess. I was close. I didn't know if the high was in there or not, to be honest. Because I do think he does payment plans and that's what I was saying, Jess. Most of mine are too. I love the work they do. I put my koozie up till the summertime because I don't need it in the house. My can koozie, when I go out on the porch this summer, I'm gonna use it every day. Got to get me Green Mountains. What's that, Mr. James? Oh, thank you, Miss Sky. I will get you you will officially be Red Eye 4 number 430. Oh, see, I didn't know they did sippy cups. Those are cool too. I got a couple of them. I want one of the ones that says that I'm not sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm sage and wood and wish a motherfucker would. Something like that. I don't have anything from Professor Lee yet, but eventually. My problem is I can't. A lot of the lives that get loud after a while, I have chronic migraines and I can't. The loud music after a while and it just gets to be too much and I just can't. Not unless I turn it all the way down, and then when I turn it down, I can't hear when anybody's talking. Closed captioning is a wonderful thing sometimes. I like that. Professor's number 422. All right, y'all, we're going to go get this wheel loaded as soon as I finish my bad choice. So you got about another minute. So if there's anybody in here that has not put in the hashtag and wants to play the game, you've got about. Hey, Miss Amber. Shane, I know what you mean. I know the feeling. Sometimes it feels like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. See, I met the professor before I knew of the Cove. I just can't do the lots of noises and the. But I love the Canic groups. I used to love going to all them places, and I ever get my headaches under control, I'd be back. But your last bad choice of the night, Miss Jess. I wish I could say that, but I know it won't be because I'll probably have one as soon as the live's over. But I'll try to hold off till then. Yeah, Miss Sky, it feels that way sometimes. It really does. But I will get you your number and your official email and an invite to the private group as soon as we get done with the live. Mr. Jeremy, if you're still here, will you go send her an invite to the private group, sir? And make sure you answer the question, Miss Sky. It's a very important question. Well, see, I get that, Miss Jess. I tried that at one time. I used to have one of them nicotine vapes that had the little pod things in them. And I used to hold it in my hand more than I used it, but it cut down on the cigarettes I smoked. And then I couldn't get them around here anymore. So thank you, Jeremy. Because it wouldn't let me find her earlier, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me find her to send an invite either. Well, hi, Miss Josh and Marissa. Miss Marissa, I should say. 9 times out of 10, it's Marissa, but every once in a while, it'll be Josh. You are in the last 30 seconds to put the hashtag in if you would like to play the game, Miss Marissa. Miss Marissa has a red eye number. Give me a minute. I got to think about this one. Because it's been a hot minute since I've seen Miss Marissa. I don't know. I'm going to look at my cheat sheet. Sorry, Miss Marissa. She's 421. Miss Marissa is 421. Oh, we'll see. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, we're all potheads here, Mr. James. Why did I not remember that number? Thank you, Miss Marissa. All right, Miss Marissa, we're going to give you, how about, Guava Dog. I was like, I already used that one, but no, I didn't. I lost my spot on my list, y'all. I think it's bong hit time. I need to get Wayne Cruz to put a pot on his head. That's what I need. What do you think? Guava Dog. And thank you for your help, Jeremy. Yes, it is a strain, my dear. Congratulations. Oh, I appreciate it. I'll have to go over there before I close my computer because it's got an update. I think that's why the camera keeps freezing. I appreciate you I appreciate you playing telephone and playing telephone, my dear. You are very welcome, Miss Sky. I'll get you added to the list and to the private group and all that. I got to get everything saved and for those of you in here that don't know, inside the private page in the featured section is a list of all the red eyes, who they are, and what their number is. It does, don't it? Because I liked that pink guava. And we had a guava one a while back that I liked. Problem is you find a strain you like, and then you go to comparing the different strains grown by different people, and the terpenes are different. But I'm learning how to do all that. I'm a pothead. I get confused easily. And I do it to myself most of the time. Okay, we're going to take this down. Let's see here. Anybody got any fun plans for the week? At all? I don't have any plans. Not this week, I don't think. I gotta wait for Happy Mail. I figure it'll be here hopefully tomorrow, but by Thursday at the latest. Sorry, y'all, I'm numbering my wheel. That's what I was just saying, Miss Marissa. I haven't been too active myself here recently, but some of that super booth, I've heard good things about that one, Dawn. Well, there you go. That's next Tuesday. We'll have to remember to say happy birthday if he comes in. Smoke ganja all week and twice on the weekends. Mr. James, I do too. We smoke a lot of weed around here, a lot of THC, period, because I dab too. See, look, y'all, my camera froze again. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. I hope so. Y'all have to tell me if we're going to shuffle our wheel, but I lost my train. Oh, I smoke a lot, but then I come on these lives and I realize maybe I don't smoke as much as I thought I did. Because I tell you what, some of y'all, I don't understand why. Well, I pray for him all the time. Yep, you did doing the Tedable and the bracelet. And I know the bracelet's gone out. And I'm sure the Tedable did. Because Ted's good about that. I always say a prayer for him. Well, that's better than nothing, Miss Annie. I am live every Tuesday night, my dear. Oh, well, there's 3 leave it, y'all. So there you go. Ooh, well, Shane, prayers for the test. And I thought, well, see, I was close. For some reason, I thought your birthday was the 25th. Don't ask me. I was close. All the other numbers I remember. It's all right. All right, y'all. And we're going to leave it the way it is. So let's see here. We're going to take another bong hit, and then we'll spin it for the sticker packs. Sticker pack, and then the bracelet. And hopefully it doesn't freeze again while we're spinning. Stupid thing. Cheers, y'all. That's yummy, y'all. Good luck, everybody. Goodness. Number 11 is red eye number 212. Goodness, y'all. Of course he is. He's got to get all hyper to get warmed back up. Got to get that blood flowing. Red Eye 212, where are you, my dear? Oh, goodness gracious. Congratulations, Miss Christie. Please make sure I have your address. And once again, y'all, keep your eyes open for the little blue stickers. Look just like this. Just like the tapestry that sits behind me. That the little ones only come in the sticker packs because you can collect 8 of them and trade them in for a mystery piece of glass donated by Red Eye number 1. And good luck to the rest of you. This is for the Red Eye bracelet with the bigger stickers. And the lucky number is number 7. And number 7. Hey, that's Red Eye 429. You got one of the blue stickers, Miss Jess? Well, that's good. Don't hang on to it. Because if you get 8 of the little blue ones, you can trade them in for a mystery piece of glass. Yeah, we're just waiting for Red Eye 429 to say that he's here. But I see him, so I know he's here, but he's still got to say it. I'll give it to him either way, but he's still got to, I still want him to know who he is. But there's a 30-second lag. He might know who he is already. You need to make sure I have your address because I know I don't have your address, sir. Red Eye 429, do you know your number? I know he is. There you go. Yes, sir, that's you. Congratulations, you won a Red Eye bracelet. He's relatively new, Jeremy, so I was giving him a chance. You got to learn your number. Yes, that's you. And thanks again for hanging out with me, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And let's see, we got to go tell you the last minute announcements before y'all disappear on me. You got the waffle on the wall, don't forget. 2 doll hairs each. I think there's 35 left. Yes, everybody have a great week, and I will see everybody on Friday, 4:20 Central, 5:20 Eastern, to play Red Eye, Blue Eye. And let's see, the waffles on the wall. Late Night with Lynn is coming up sometime soon. So, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a beautiful week.